हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका इस वीडियो में। दोस्तों, ये वीडियो बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होने वाला है क्योंकि आज हम बात करने वाले हैं इंग्लिश के एक बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक जो कि यूपी टीजीटी, यूपी पीजीटी और नेट जेआरएफ के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है और उन सारे कम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशंस के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है जिसमें वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन दिया जाता है। तो दोस्तों, ये जो भी वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशंस हैं जितने भी हैं, मैंने ऐसे वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन को सिलेक्ट किया है जो कि बहुत सारे कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशंस में आए हुए हैं। तो दोस्तों, देर न करते हुए आइए शुरू करते हैं आज की वीडियो। सो द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस इज वन हु लुक्स एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम अ पर्सनल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इज नोन एज ईगोसेंट्रिक। वन हु लुक्स एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम अ पर्सनल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू is known as egocentric. The second one is a collection of small colored flags is called. So you will call it bunting. A collection of small colored flags is called bunting. The next one is showing respect is best indicated by. You will say it respectful. Showing respect is best indicated by. You will say it respectful in one word. Fourth one is repetition of the same or similar consonant sounds at the beginning of words is called. So what do you call? You will call it alliteration. Repetition of the same or similar consonant sounds at the beginning of words is called alliteration. The next one is the dictionary meaning of a word is called. So you will call it in one word denotation. The dictionary meaning of a word is called denotation. The next one is medical study of skin and its diseases is called dermatology. Medical study of skin and its diseases is called dermatology. The next one is murder of a brother. You will say it in one word fratricide. Murder of a brother, fratricide. If anybody will ask you murder of a father, then you will say in one word patricide. Murder of a father, patricide. तो इन दोनों में आपको कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है, इसको बहुत ही ज़्यादा ध्यान से देखिएगा आप। नेक्स्ट वन इज ए लाइट सेलिंग बोट बिल्ट स्पेशली फॉर रेसिंग. A light sailing boat built especially for racing that is called in one word yacht. The next one is a state in which the few govern the many that is called oligarchy. A state in which the few govern the many is called in one word oligarchy. The next one is the study of ancient societies is called archaeology. The study of ancient societies is called archaeology. The next one is a statement that appears self-contradictory but that reveals a kind of truth is called paradox. A statement that appears self-contradictory but that reveals a kind of truth is called in one word paradox. The next one is much damage and misfortune caused by nature is known as calamity. Much damage and misfortune caused by nature is known as, in one word, it is called calamity. The next one is one who abstains completely from alcohol is called teetotaler. One who abstains completely from alcohol is called teetotaler. Next one is the condition of self-government is called autonomy. The condition of self-government is called autonomy. Accomplice means it is asked here about the meaning of accomplice. So you are to say associate in crime. The person who is associated in crime, that is called accomplice. Next one is the meaning of euthanasia. The meaning of euthanasia is mercy killing. Next one is a nap after lunch is called. So the nap after lunch is called siesta. Next one is the sudden running of a herd of frightened animals is. That is called in one word stampede. The sudden running of a herd of frightened animals is called stampede. Next one is As I had hurt my eye, I had to go to. So it will be an occultist. As I had hurt my eye, I had to go to an occultist. Next one is, in order to repair the leaking pipes, we had to call the. So, in order to repair the leaking pipes, we had to call the plumber. A false idea or image is known as illusion. A false idea or image is known as illusion. Using softer sounding words to avoid bluntness. Using softer sounding words to avoid bluntness is called euphemism. The next one is ellipsis refers to. So, ellipsis refers to omission of words. The next one is one who lives among strangers is called alien. One who lives among strangers is called alien. The next one is a place that provides refuge, that is called asylum. A place that provides refuge, that is called asylum. A person living at the same time as another is. So you will say that contemporary. A person living at the same time as another is contemporary. Set of facts systematically arranged in rows and columns. You will say it in one word, table. Set of facts systematically arranged in rows and columns. You will say it in one word, table. The next one is a person of a material outlook and indifferent to culture is called Philistine. A person of a material outlook and indifferent to culture is called Philistine. The next one is a homonym is. So it is asked here that what is homonym. So homonym is similar in sound but different in meaning. So a homonym is similar in sound but different in meaning. Next one is autobiography means. So the autobiography means the life history of a man written by himself. Next one is what do you mean by differentiate? So the meaning of differentiate is recognized or show the difference between two things. The meaning of differentiate means recognize or show the difference between two things. Next one is one who hates mankind is called. So one who hates mankind is called misanthropy. Next one is one who is all powerful. One who is all powerful is called omnipotent. Next one is a place where birds are kept. So the place where birds are kept is called aviary. Next one is a man who is omnis in his habits is called effeminate. A man who is omnis in his habits, he is called effeminate. Next one is next to but necessarily touching is. So you will say it adjacent. Next to but necessarily touching is called adjacent. Next one is one who have many wives at the same time. So what you will call him? You will call him polygamist. One who have many wives at the same time is called in one word polygamist. Next one is one who does not take any intoxicating drinks. So you will call him teetotaler. One who does not take any intoxicating drinks, that's called in one word teetotaler. Next one is government by the rich. So you will say it plutocracy. Government by the rich, it is called plutocracy. The next one is government by the officials. You will say it in one word, bureaucracy. Government by the officials, you will say it, bureaucracy in one word. The next one is rule by mob. Rule by mob, you will say it, ocolocracy or mobocracy. The next one is, that is very important, a cure for all diseases. A cure for all diseases, you will say it in one word, panacea. Next one is a hater of learning, you will say it, misologist. A hater of learning, is called in one word Misogynist. Next one is an unprincipled popular leader is called. So an unprincipled popular leader is called demagogy. Demagogy. The next one is the place for wild animals and birds is called menagerie. The place for wild animals and birds is called menagerie. The next one is too much official formality. You will say in one word red tapeism. It is also very important. Too much official formality, you will say in one word red tapeism. Next one is a speech made without preparation. You will say it extempore. A speech made without preparation, you will say it in one word extempore. Next one is the young one of cat is called. So you will say it the young one of cat kitten. Next one is a person who hates the institution of marriage is called misogynist. A person who hates the institution of marriage is called misogynist.
A cure for all diseases. You can say it in one word, panacea. A cure for all diseases, panacea. Next one is a speech which is delivered without any previous preparation is called. So you will say it extempore. A speech which is delivered without any previous preparation is called extempore. The next one is the specific word for the cry of pigeons. The specific word for the cry of pigeons is called coo. Next one is one who eats everything is called. So one who eats everything is called omnivorous. Next one is the young one of swan is. So the young one of swan is called cygnet. Next one is an imaginary name assumed by an author for disguise is called. So an imaginary name assumed by an author for disguise is called pseudonym. Next one is a place for keeping bees that is called apiary. The place for keeping bees is called apiary. The next one is a person who lives by himself is called. So a person who lives by himself is called recluse. Next one is that which cannot be changed, you will say it irrevocable. That which cannot be changed is called irrevocable. The next one is that which stays for a long time is. That which stays for a long time is called durable. The next one is one who knows several languages. One who knows several languages, you say it in one word, linguist. Next one is what is the meaning of plagiarism? So, the meaning of plagiarism is literary theft. Next one is an office with good salary but no work. So, an office with good salary but no work, you will say that sinecure. Next one is a supporter of the cause of women. A supporter of the cause of women is called feminist. Next one is a room for the display of works of art. So you will say that gallery. A room for the display of works of art is called gallery. Next one is who pretends to have more skill than he really has. Who pretends to have more skill than he really has, you will say that a charlatan. Next one is new writing that is innovative called. So new writing that is innovative called that is avant-garde. The next one is the scientific study of the development of language is known as philology. So the scientific study of the development of language is known as philology. The next one is a launting is confined to an asylum. A launting is confined to, it is called an asylum. The next one is an indirect or passing reference to an event, persona, place, or artistic work is called. So you will call it illusion. An indirect are passing reference to an event, person, place, or artistic work is called allusion. Next one is a man who changes his opinion is called. So, a man who changes his opinion is called a turncoat. The next one is the part of a government which is concerned with marking of rules is called. The part of a government which is concerned with marking of rules is called legislature. The next one is the specific word for the loud noise made by an elephant is called trumpet. The specific word for the loud noise made by an elephant is called trumpet. The next one is putting off for tomorrow what can be done today is the surest way to failure. That is called procrastination. Putting off for tomorrow what can be done today is the surest way to failure is called procrastination. Next one is alma mater is the place where one. So alma mater is the place where one studied. Next one is the practice of marrying more than one wife at a time is called. So the practice of marrying more than one wife at a time is called polygamy. Next one is epiphany means manifestation of God's presence. Epiphany means manifestation of God's presence. The next one is to use another person's thoughts, writings as one's own is called. So to use another person's thoughts, writing as one's own is called plagiarism. The next one is a person who believes that the world can be made better by human effort is known as. So a person who believes that the world can be made better by human effort is known as a philanthropist. The next one is a group of talkative girls are women. A group of talkative girls or women is called gaggle. Next one is handwriting that can be easily read. So handwriting that can be easily read is called legible. Fear of dead body. The one who fears of dead body is called necrophobia. The one who fears of animals, so you will call him zoophobia. Fear of animals, you will say it zoophobia. The next one is fail to pay a debt in time. Fail to pay a debt in time is called default. The next one is any soft drink except water is called. So any soft drink except water is called beverage. The next one is blessing given by a priest. Blessing given by a priest is called benediction. The next sentence is a book of a sacred or religious nature. A book of a sacred or religious nature is called scripture. Call back to the mind. Call back to the mind, you will say in one word it recall. The next sentence is angry at injustice. Angry at injustice is, you will say it indignant. The next one is ceremony of crowning a king is called. So what you will say, ceremony of crowning a king is called coronation. The next one is amount paid to a man for his labor. Amount paid to a man for his labor, you will say in one word remuneration. Remuneration. The next word is a list of books. So a list of books, you will say in one word catalog. The next one is a period of 15 days. To the period of 15 days, you will say it in one word fortnight. The next one is a notice which is sent by a court. So a notice which is sent by a court, it is called summons. State of being of one mind. State of being of one mind, you will say it in one word unanimous. The next one is a person who works against the country. A person who works against the country is called traitor in one word. The next word is the person who entertains guests. A person who entertains guests, you will say in one word, host. A young unmarried woman. The next one is a young unmarried woman. She is called maiden. The next one is a vehicle which is used to carry a dead body. So a vehicle which is used to carry a dead body, that is called hearse. The next one is science of time. So you will say in one word to science of time is horology. So